to the river through this gorgeous, beautiful landscape. I hope to spot some wild edibles along the way, and you never know, we might find some animals. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the trip. This wood sorrel, and I actually wanted to find this today to try its lemony flavour. It's gorgeous. It's a real thirst quencher because it tastes of lemons. Makes you salivate, but it's like having a glass of lemonade. Now this is a stunning view and dramatic landscape. Now at the bottom of this valley is the river that I'm heading for, where I'll take a break, have some coffee before heading back up and back to my bike, which I've left at the beginning of this track. So let's head down here. This probably isn't the most exciting video, but I'm just trying to really show the kind of environment that I'm in, and you know, what can be found along the way, I suppose, and just the complete tranquility of this area. Like I say, I mean, farmland where I live, the county that I live in, is one of the last remaining boreal forests of this size in Europe, and it's just stunning. It really is. And if you like nature, I mean, I love being outdoors. I love the nature of it. I don't film everything I do. You know, sometimes it's nice just to do your thing for yourself, and yeah, it's a beautiful part of the world. Okay, I'll pan around, and just at the bottom of the valley where the pines start, that's where the river is. There's no direct path. That's one thing with this part of the world. Unless there's logging available down there, they won't put a path in for you. There's no footpaths like there are in the UK and the States. So you basically have to pick your own way. Now I'm going to head down this way. Now I imagine it's going to get pretty boggy. But there's only one way to find out. So we're going in. I really hope I find some raspberries, or raspberry bushes, and maybe some smoltron, which are wild strawberries. Just pick my way carefully down here. I don't want to upset any animals either, so I'll take it slow, keep my voice slow. I don't want to be completely silent, because if there are any nasty beasties, then I want them to know that I'm here before I get to them. So it pays to make a little bit of noise, not too much, but just enough so that they're aware. Because the last thing I want to do is frighten any animals, and I certainly don't want them deciding they don't want me around and having a go. So I'm going to pick my way through the tall grass, some thistle, butterflies everywhere, stunning. Okay, carry on down. It's quite fast flowing. More thistle. Okay, I'm going to have my coffee, guys and girls. I'll get back to you in a little while. One question I get asked quite a bit is how I deal with mosquitoes. And I've actually mentioned this a few times, especially in my canoeing videos and in my woodland walks. How do you deal with mosquitoes? You don't, to be fair. You can stop them biting, which I use a tin of Nordic Summer, Wilma's Nordic Summer. It stinks like a burnt fire, like the embers of a fire. But as far as the mosquitoes go, you won't stop them landing on you. It stops them biting you because they don't like the smell. But they'll still land on you. And it's something to bear in mind when you try any of these kind of remedies. It doesn't actually stop them landing. They will always land on you. They just won't bite. And sometimes they do. And that's just a fact of life being in this forest. You know, there are mosquitoes in the summer and you will get bitten. Part and parcel. So you have to wear appropriate clothing. Now, for me personally, that involves a lot of fuel rev and stuff. And it's not just because it's Gucci and it's good stuff. It works. It's a very tight weave, especially the G1000 material, which is what this shirt's made from, which is my hat and my rucksack. It's like a very tough material and a tight weave, and it stops them getting in and biting. Because if you're wearing a loose fitting cotton shirt, they'll put their proboscis, their schnoz, straight through your shirt and suck your blood. So wear a tight weave. Crag hoppers make some good stuff as well, I think. And yeah, and then long trousers, decent boots. And it isn't just mosquitoes, there are ticks as well, which I think are made out to be worse than they are. But you have to be aware and check yourself periodically. If you're out for more than a day, I would say check yourself in the evening, and if you've got someone with you, get them to check you as well, those hard to reach places. And yeah, and keep an eye on it. But the biggest problem here is the mosquitoes, and it's easily remedied. Wear the right clothing, do all the best you can with your chemical warfare, and just get on with it. Enjoy the woods. Don't try not to worry about them too much. Now, hiking these trails are a real pleasure. I think because there's such a lack of human activity, obviously apart from the road, but these are so seldom used. They're purely for logging vehicles and the logging industry, really. And yeah, the forest itself is just stunning, and there's a lot to be read when you walk along. You know, there's a lot of ways of keeping your bearings when you're walking, and we'll head down this animal track here, just here. I can show you what I mean. Now, if you're ever in this environment and for whatever reason you haven't got your compass with you, GPS doesn't tend to work that well here because of the tree cover. So knowing how to navigate naturally is a bonus, and it's something I think anyone that operates in these kind of environments should have some idea of how to do it. And I can show you that here perfectly. So this ant's nest here is actually alive with wood ants. When you're in the forest like this, these will always be on the south side of a tree. So if you are unsure of what direction you are in, then if you can find ants' nests, and they are everywhere, they will always be on the south side of a tree. Well guys, that's my walk pretty much done. Spent a little bit of time bimbling around. As you saw, went to the river, had a drink. I did stop for coffee and things. I didn't film it. I was drinking coffee, it's not that exciting. And yeah, but on my way back I want to pop into the forest and try and pick a lot more wood sorrel to take home with me. And yeah, my wife I'm sure will love it. And yeah, so I'll do a bit of filming as I'm in the woods. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. So I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Well guys, I've just stopped briefly. I've noticed these as I was riding past. So I'm going to collect a few. And there we go. Wild strawberries. Love it. I'll collect a load of those. I was may as well find. Take them home.